quarter. They're going to run the ball with the right tackle. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards on the play, bringing up a 2nd and about 6. Again, the Falcons are being led at the helm there by number 13, Christian Lloyd. Lloyd's under center here. He's going to take the snap. He's going to run a little reverse here. He's going to give the ball to Nathan Castellanos, and it looks like he's going to go for 6. And unfortunately, we got a man down, but there is a flag on the field, so it looks like it's going to be a holding on the offense. Looks like there's an injury here to number 7, Chris Zaragoza here. We got the wind knocked out of him, which is always, as a youngster, anyone who remembers getting the wind knocked out of them, you know how that goes. That's one of the worst feelings in the world when you're young. So that's going to take away the touchdown from the Falcons, which the Sharks desperately need. They need to keep them out of the end zone here. Again, we got about 5 minutes left here to go in the second quarter. They're going to run a double reverse, it looks like, but no, it's not going to happen. Tackle made by that Ian Salazar on that play. Disrupted that because that was going to definitely be a double reverse. So it's going to be about 3rd and about 15 here. We're going to go direct snap here to Major Bohannon, who is going to turn the corner, hit the sideline. It's too easy. Speed kills. There it is. And just like that, he's going to take it for about a 35-yard touchdown. It's going to give the Falcons a 36-8 lead with 4:14 left here in the second quarter. And at this point, you just want to try to hold on until halftime to make the adjustments, whatever adjustments you can make at halftime, and try to, these kids are young. You just want to try to keep their heads up and let them know you got to keep playing no matter what. At the end of the day, and the Sharks are pretty good at doing that, so we'll see how they respond here. But this is definitely they came out, started the game off hot, and they got some catching up to do. Looks like the Falcons are going for 2 at this level. Typically, every touchdown is followed by a 2-point conversion, and the Sharks deny that. So that'll keep the score at 36-8 there. Again, this game here is this broadcast here is also being in part being brought to you by Parents on a Mission. Winning the hearts, minds, and loyalty of your children is a priority. It's parentsonamission.org if you would like more information on this program. This curriculum is a countrywide national program. Actually, it's going global. And for more information, like I said, you can log on to parentsonamission.org, or you can follow them on Instagram at POM Leadership. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Superior Fitness. Superior Fitness. For more information on Superior Fitness, you can go to superiorfitnesscenter.com. Superior Fitness is a local gym here in Santa Barbara, located at 1329 San Andreas Street, Santa Barbara, California. So here we go. We're going back here to the 4:14 left here in the second half, or the second quarter. Sorry, the Falcons are up 36-8, and the Sharks will be getting the ball back here to hopefully score before halftime. So young Matthew Velez picks up the ball here, brings it out to about the 46-yard line of the Sharks. starting good field position, and we'll see if the Sharks can't get something on the board here before going into half and give them a little momentum. It's been a little bit of a struggle for them, but there's a whole half left to go, and still 4 minutes left to go here in this quarter, and see what happens here. Once again, you can follow us here at GXBN Sports on Instagram. By all means, we appreciate all your follows and support. And again, GXBN Sports on Instagram. You can find us. Looks like the Sharks are going to call a timeout. And again, 3:47 left, 36-8. Shout out to my youngster, Michael Velez, Santa Barbara Don. He's helping me on the cameras up here. Much, much appreciated. I think they had a bye this week over there in Santa Barbara. The varsity, I know, smashed on Channel Islands last night, 55-0. Wasn't much of a game. As far as the local in-town rivalry, the battle for the Glita Valley between Dos Pueblos and San Marcos. San Marcos got that last night, but it had been 7 years before it took them 7 years. So, us boys from DP boys, we owned y'all for a minute, but y'all got one last night. So we're going to give that to you. I hope you enjoy it because it ain't going to last long. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Coach Molina here at San Marcos trying to build a program. So all these coaches out there, Coach Stone, all the coaches out in the local area, for just the time, the effort, the energy that it takes to be out there. Here at GXBN, we support you as a former athlete myself, former coach, all the above. I know what it takes and how it's not easy. So here we go, 3 minutes left here. Let's see if the Sharks can't maybe get on the board here. And unfortunately, they're going to lose it. They're going to lose about 10, 20 yards there, which is going to bring up a second and a long way to go here. Second and long here. Tackle on that play looks like it was made by, let's see here. Sorry, forgive me, y'all. Palmdale. Coach gave me a roster. He gave me half of a roster. How coach going to give me half a roster? I got numbers 1 through 27 on here. I'm looking on the field. I see, well, there's a couple out there, but couldn't tell you who that was. So here we go. Second down here and second and about 30. Got Elias Robles pitches the ball to Anthony Vasquez around the left end. And he's going to pick up maybe a gain of 1, if that, bringing up a third down. .245 left here to go before halftime in the second quarter. Again, this game has been broadcasted out of in Santa Barbara, California, at San Marcos High School. Got a little breeze here, little breeze in the wind. Out here on the field. But here we go. We got a third and a mile. Sharks are going to get the ball to Vasquez again, who seems to be that little workhorse. Man, he's not going to pick up much there. Yeah. I was going to use it. You know what, though? I still want to see if I can get another mic. But you don't mind just, yeah. Let me see what I can do with it for the senior game.
Yeah, so here's the cable.
Okay. Perfect.
It's not very, I brought the more directional one.
It's all good.
You gotta talk like right into it.
Well, I'm going to use this to talk, but I use this for the crowd.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Appreciate it, brother. Matter of fact, can you do me a favor and go to the YouTube channel just to let me know how it's looking, like on your phone? It'll be a little delayed because it's live, but Sorry there. We got one of the producers here. He brought some of the equipment, and we were trying to get it here in time for the senior game. Stick around for the senior game, y'all. We do have another game coming up after this. The senior Sharks will be taking on the Warriors from Santa Clarita, actually. So we will be broadcasting that as well. We hope that you guys can stick around for that. Please share the info with your friends, family. Again, you can watch it from anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, really, at this point. That's weird. It should be an option that says live. Oh, wait a minute. You know what's crazy? Bro, I've been broadcasting this whole thing on private. Wow. No wonder no one's watching.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, y'all. I'd like to welcome y'all to the broadcast here. Broadcast is being brought to you by Generation X Broadcasting Network. Sorry, we got a late start here on the midget game. Nonetheless, we're going to bring it to you the second half. The first half, I hate to say this, is a little out. It's 36-8 is the score. Sharks are down. So please, by all means, we will be doing the senior game. Stick around for that as well. It looks like Major Bohanna again is going to get to the house. And that's, except there's a clip in the back. So this game's getting a little out of hand here as far as the score goes. Palmdale just jumped out on them. They really haven't looked back since. And again, it's 36-8 here left with in the first half. So we just want, hopefully at the second half you can pick some things up and 1:43 left here before halftime. Again, this broadcast is being brought to you by Generation X Broadcasting Network. We are an independent broadcasting network, better known as GXBN. And we are here just to provide the platform for these kids. We hopefully that families and friends and people from all over the country could tune in. We know Santa Barbara is a unique place to be, but the families from Palmdale that we're playing today, Santa Clarita, please by all means tune in and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram at GXBN Sports. And hopefully you'll enjoy what you see. We'll hopefully to maintain a smooth broadcast. It's not always the case with technology and stuff like that, but fortunately so far up to this point it's been pretty good, and we'll hopefully to continue that. So here we are here at San Marcos High School, and whoa, we just had a canopy blow over right in front of us here. And we got a 36-8 ball game here at the San Marcos Stadium.
Scoreboard.
Here at Working Stadium, minute 28 left here to go in the second quarter. Again, the Falcons are up 36-8 here in the second quarter. We appreciate you guys, whoever's tuned in. Please share the channel. Let people know that this is live. This is not a recording. This is happening right here in front of us, which is what as an independent broadcasting network, we love to do. We're hoping to do. So please share this with family, friends, and let them know they can watch. Your cousins, your nephews. Here we go with the reverse again. They're going here. The Falcons have been going to Bohannon all day long. And this is one time the Sharks got to him and stopped him. That's what you want to see there. Nice tackle by Velez. Though they're down by almost 30, you're just not giving up, right? So the Falcons are going to call a timeout here with a minute 14 left here in the half here. Again, this broadcast is being brought to you by Generation X Broadcasting Network, GXBN. You can follow us here on Instagram at GXBN Sports. Please follow if you're not already following. We appreciate the support. This game is also being brought to you in part by Parents on a Mission, where the priority of winning your kids' hearts, minds, and loyalty of your children is a priority, and the curriculum that is taught in Parents on a Mission is based around that. For more information, you can go to parentsonamission.org, or you can follow on Instagram at POM Leadership. So here we go in the second quarter here. Sharks, Falcons, 36-8. Falcons are up with a minute 14 left. Have the ball on their own. It's going to be a flag on the play. Bohannon reverse fields. And another flag on the play, but gets tackled, brought down at about the 25-yard line. And looks like Bohannon's temper got the best of him there. And it looks like he's going to get called for an unsportsmanlike penalty. Again, we are here live in Santa Barbara, California. Beautiful weather. We were hoping for a little bit of a closer score here, but the game is not over. If there's one thing my pops taught me growing up, it was you just never give up. You just got to keep playing until the end of the game. You just never know what can happen. And that's the only attitude you can have when it gets like this. And hopefully these kids will take on that demeanor, which so far looks like they're doing. They have not given up. So we got a minute left here to go in the second quarter. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Superior Fitness. Superior Fitness is a local gym here in Santa Barbara, located on 1329 San Andreas Street. For more information on Superior Fitness, by all means, you can log on to their website, superiorfitnesscenter.com. So here we go. Looks like Bohannon's going to hit the corner. He's been doing that all day long. Cut back. And he's going to pick up about 20 on the play, but still be short about 5 yards. Bringing up fourth down. And it looks like the refs are going to stop the clock here with 45 seconds left. Again, the Falcons are up 36-8 here in the second quarter. The Sharks have really just had no answer for the speed of Major Bohannon, who has a couple of runs of 40-plus yards. Ball will be snapped here to Nathan Castellanos, who's going to reverse field, cut back across the field, put his head down, and he's going to pick up the first down. And it looks like the refs are going to, I guess maybe they stop the clock when the chains move. For those of you that are tuned in, by all means, please leave comments. If you feel free to leave comments of how the stream looks, or if you got a family, a nephew, a cousin, a brother, son, anything like that. That's part of the reason why we're doing this, to be able to provide you guys, maybe who are out of town, maybe who are out of the country, wherever you're at, you can tune in to watch. Just ask that you subscribe to the channel for your support. Simple as that. Looks like it's an offsides here, going to go against the Falcons. That might just be the end of the first half here. 12 seconds left. I can't imagine they're going to run another play and just take it in at halftime and go from there. Yeah, they're going to take a knee. It looks like, oh, no, they're in the gun. They're going to run another play. Bohannon's going to run to the right. He's just faster than the rest of the team out there. It looks like he's going to turn the corner, but that's going to do it. 0.3 seconds left. I got to imagine they're going to run that out the clock. Here we go. 0.3 seconds left here in the first half. It's imperative that the Sharks keep them out of the end zone. It looks like the Falcons are trying to score. Bohannon's going to keep the ball around the left side. He's going to turn the corner. Oh, and he's going to get wrapped up and brought down, bringing the half to an end. So a tough first half here for the Sharks. They had a bright highlight. Matthew Velez picked off a pass here and ran about 70 to 80 yards down the field and scored, giving them the only touchdown of the game for the Sharks. But that was the highlight of the half, I would say. And it's halftime now, so we'll We'll be back here after the halftime, which will be about 11 minutes. You can just focus on the scoreboard. Or just put it on the field. Just what happened? No, is it still on? You still got a screen? Huh? So we'll be back here after halftime. We got about 11 minutes left in the half. Once again, this broadcast is being brought to you in part by Parents on a Mission. We're winning the hearts, minds, and loyalty of your children, or they're your children. If you're a parent, and it's just a curriculum that's based around that. It's just winning the love and loyalty before losing them to the streets or gangs or things of that nature. You know, it's for more information, you can go to parentsonamission.org. You can follow them at POM Leadership on Instagram. Also, this broadcast is being brought to you in part by Superior Fitness. Superior Fitness Center here located in Santa Barbara, California is located off of 1329 San Andres Street. And it's group classes, individual personal training. And again, for more information with Superior Fitness, you can log on or go to www.superiorfitnesscenter.com. And lastly, but not least, also being brought to you by ActorTrade. ActorTrade is an app that you can download, and it provides free live rehearsal and self-tapes. ActorTrade. Shout out to my boy Dylan Mooney, a Santa Barbara local, who went to just in the game out there in the Hollywood industry, created this app along with some partners of his, and shout out to ActorTrade. So here we go again. We got a halftime here in the game. We're coming to you from Santa Barbara, California, at the home of the Royals, San Marcos High School, and it's been a blowout so far, but at the end of the day, you just got to come out and play in the second half and show up. And I think for the Sharks coaches, this is where the learning is it's a tough lesson to learn when you're down like this. But you know, it sometimes it happens, and there's nothing you can really do about it except keep playing, and that's what you want to see from your kids. Unfortunately, our today the Bantams also played Palmdale. The score was similar. It was, I think, 34 to 8, 36 to 8. And then stay tuned though for the senior game. We also will be broadcasting live the senior game. They'll be taking on the Santa Clarita Warriors here in I think about 4:15 or so. Again, thank you for tuning in. Those of you guys that are tuned in, we are at halftime here, as you can see the scoreboard, and it is the game is a little bit. I'll just call it what it is. It's a little bit of a blowout right now. Sharks are struggling. They haven't really had an answer for Major Bohannon from the Falcons, who is got maybe close to 100 yards or so just in the first half alone. How you guys liking it so far? Let me know. Leave your comments on YouTube, in the chat section. Let me know how it looks. Is the stream smooth? Is it not? Is it buffering? I mean, we're trying to provide you guys the smoothest stream as possible, which is not always the easiest thing to do. But we all got to work one day at a time to get better, right? That's what we do. And the same goes for my situation here. Again, we got about 6 minutes left to go here before the second half starts. If y'all can hear me out there, if you're watching this, by all means, please leave me. I want to make sure that the chat section in YouTube is working, so you guys can communicate with each other. You can give a shout out to one of these kids, and I can shout them out when they. Now this does record on my YouTube channel, so you can play back if you're not able to catch it live here. But this is live. This is not a recording. This is as live as it gets, and like I said, we'll be broadcasting live here the senior game in a little while. Senior start, I believe, 4:15. And again, you can follow us on Instagram at GXBN Sports. So if you bear with me here for a few minutes, here locally in town last night, I know the Bishop Diego Cardinals took a tough loss from the highlights that I saw. I believe the Oaks Christian. It was a good game over at City College. And locally, Santa Barbara High School, the Dons whooped up on Channel Islands, I believe 55-0. And then the crosstown rivalry, the rivalry for the Valley of Goleta between San Marcos and Dos Pueblos. It looked like it went San Marcos' way last night, and they handed DP a loss. And I think that was the first time they had beat DP in like 7 years or so. So, hey, I guess we're all due to win once in a while, right? But it's all good. Congratulations to my good Coach Molina, who's trying to build back the program here in San Marcos. Coach AJ over there at DP, Coach Stone at Santa Barbara. All of you guys, everyone who's out there putting in the work and time and effort and energy, what it takes. You know, GXBN supports. We support that definitely 100%. And you know, I'm going to let these people from Palmdale know. I'm going to step away from the mic. And I'm going to let these people from Palmdale know where they can watch this game here that is being broadcasted live. By all means, if you're tuning in from Palmdale or you know people out there and they weren't able to make the game, please let them know that this is what we're doing. And they can tune in and watch live right now as we speak. This is GXBN, Generation X Broadcasting Network, and I'm Anthony Ramos. I grew up out here in Santa Barbara, played at Dos Pueblos, and I went to Cal State Northridge and got a degree in media management, and now 20-something plus years later, I'm trying to put it to use. But, you know. Bear with me here.